Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and it's time to get Hearthstone yet again, continuing on with the League of Explorers solo adventure. And we've completed Oldemon, and it's time to punch our ticket and go on to the next part of the adventure.
The third piece of the staff, the Pearl of the Tides, is in Stranglethorn Jungle. Sir Finley's there, but I've lost contact with him.
Alright. So we're doing the Ruined City, and our first encounter.
Naga have Finley! Hurry, Explorer, before he's dinner!
Alright. Summon a Hungry Naga. Well, we don't know what that is. I'm going to start off with my defensive deck. Although I haven't had a chance to play with my Spelllock deck, I think, at all in this adventure. So you know what? I'll do that to have a little bit of fun.
Gul'dan versus Lord Slitherspear!
You dare invade the ruined city?
Your soul shall be mine!
Okay, this is an okay starting hand, so we'll go ahead and choose it.
Dinner time. Tonight we have Murloc soup.
Greetings, Explorer. I seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Could you help a fellow out?
Your soul shall suffer!
More for dinner.
Alright, so we don't know what's going to happen when this pops, but... Alright, taunt, death rattle, save Sir Finley, and stop the Naga onslaught. So we just have to kill that, is all we do? Well, we'll see how difficult that is.
Why do you call?
Ah. Well, we'll play our Mortal Coil and kill this guy. Although, alternatively, we could, life tap here. Yeah. We'll do that. Get ourselves a card.
I say, it's awfully dark in here.
I wonder why that guy got buffed up. Well, we played the Geomancer, it's not gonna live, but, we play the Dalaran Mage. It will as long as he doesn't play anything else. And then next turn, possibly we can kill the Cauldron.
I am master of magics.
As you command. Job's done.
Oh dear, is it getting warmer?
Oh, alright, so they do just get progressively buffed.
You not take a snowball.
Alright, well, we have the means to kill that now. So, let's do so.
Thanks, old chap. That was much too close.
Get back in the cauldron.
Okay. So we can play Sir Finley here. And we get a new hero power if we do that. Or alternatively, we can play our Geomancer, which will die. I mean, honestly, Sir Finley will die as well. Let's,
Vaporization commencing.
pop this. And... I guess I'll play Sir Finley.
Who's up for an adventure?
Alright. I'm gonna take this. We get the mage power.
Job's done.
Okay. Alright, going for my face. Alright. So all we have to do is spend the 2 mana to get rid of it. Alright. And I'm trying to think of what the best turn here would be. We could get rid of the curse and play Drain Life, killing this, and then use Sir Finley to kill that. Probably the best turn we can have. So we'll get rid of the curse. Drain Life. And we'll kill that.
Job's done.
And that's his new hero power now. That's a pretty powerful card.
I'll recover in just a moment. Explorer, finish off that Naga.
Now, I don't really have any of my spells in hand, which is kind of problematic for the way that this deck works. What I might do is play the Patriarch and the Kobold Geomancer. Or I could play the Ogre Magi and the Geomancer. I'm just afraid without the taunt that his little enraged thing, he'll just kill the Geomancer. So we'll do that route. And turn. Okay, things are looking kind of scary here. And I'm not going to be able to get enough spell power to do too much here. We'll play the Azure Drake in case we get a good spell. Fortunately, we didn't. So I think the taunt.
Why do you call?
And then I only have 3 spell damage here. I mean, 3 damage. I could use this to kill that and get a card out of it. Probably the better move here.
Job's done.
Because we don't want him having that spell damage. We still don't have any spells in hand, though, which is problematic for this deck.
I enjoy raiding.
Fortunately, he already used his hero ability. We gotta take that out. Still no spells. I see now changing my hero ability was a major liability, actually, for this deck. I'm going to have to trade my Azure Drake. I don't really see another option here. And then you could play the Ogre Magi and the Dalaran Mage, maybe? Because we can't play the Archmage and anything else other than the Geomancer, which will just die. So we'll play these 2.
I am master of magics.
I'm not ready.
Still, things aren't going very well. Okay, that was opportune. Shadowbolt will take care of that taunt nicely. We use our hero ability here. And the Ogre. And then we put our Geomancer down and we hit him in the face. Starting to get things a little bit going in our favor. The cards are running low.
For Najatar.
And we've done no damage.
To the surface dwellers.
And still no spells. And this is still frozen. So, that's not good. Well, we can get rid of this. And keep
Vaporization commencing.
our Geomancer. I can't kill this, unfortunately. Play this.
Ready for this?
And hit. I think I've lost. I don't really know how I can turn this around. I'm not getting any spells. And changing my hero power for this was actually really bad.
Death to the surface dwellers.
Well, we got Ospell. And we'll be able to use it for good effect here. We can get it up to 6 damage.
Are you ready for this?
Which will take down this. Then we have to braid here,
Vaporization
so...
commencing.
Don't blink.
And I still think we're dead because we only have 4 health.
Job's done.
He can do that every turn. We've barely touched him. Oh yeah, he just killed us with that.
I enjoy raiding.
Okay, so we figured out what the fight was about, but I'm gonna have to think about this one. After thinking about it for a bit, I decided the next deck I'd like to try is my Beast deck, as I feel like maybe it can contend with that early part of the game and deal with that a little bit better. Of course, a lot of that depends upon the luck of the draw that we get.
Rexar versus Lord Slitherspear!
You dare invade the ruined city?
Alright, well this is a pretty
Let the hunt begin.
terrible starting hand, and I think I'm going to ditch 2 of the cards. Kill Command might work for us, but, well, that's an even worse hand, frankly. Not having a turn 1 play with this deck is awful.
Job's done.
Alright, I play my Scavenging Hyena, but I have a feeling it won't live.
Job's done.
But if it does, we have the kill command, and that will be alright, I guess. Well, so far he's almost got it killed. Well, he didn't kill it, though, so that actually works in our favor. We can now get rid of the taunt. Not really a good momentum, though.
Job's done.
And this is where we can play this guy and lose our hero ability, which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Goodbye, Hyena. Well, I'm thinking Animal Companion and Web Spinner.
Job's done.
Death to the surface dwellers.
Okay, interesting. That's not how I would have traded things out, but okay. Give him spell damage. Not particularly good. I definitely want to get up a taunt. For certain. And then... I don't want to trade out my hero ability just yet. So I'm instead going to use it. And I'll knock off one of these. Now this Haunt's going to probably die, but I think we'll have gotten value out of it. Now, of course, you have that. Not quite the value I would have liked, but it was still okay value. Okay. This is a good card to play, but if he can kill it... It's just one of those things where if I play it and it survives, it's fantastic. If I play it and it doesn't survive, it doesn't really help me a whole lot. Well, let's get Sir Finley out there.
Who's up for an adventure?
I honestly don't want any of these, but if I'm going to take one, I'm going to take the Shapeshift. And then I'm going to play the Tundra Rhino. And I'm not going to attack that. Instead, I'm going to attack the face, get at least some value out of it. And then next turn, we can play my Exna and take care of any bad minions he might have on the board. Or put out a Tiger, which immediately does 5 damage.
I enjoy raiding.
And that we want to get rid of. And he's ignoring, so that's great. So my Exna is going to do some good work for us. Play her out. Kill that. And we'll go ahead and play our Timberwolf. And we can trade here.
But of course.
It does make our Tundra Rhino vulnerable, which makes the combo with the Tiger not so great. But I think we're doing a lot better this time around. Of course, he plays the taunt, but we can take care of that. Not too worried about it. Alright. So we're good to go. So I'm going to play this. Or attack with that, I guess I should say. In this scenario, it might actually be better to play the Jungle Moonkin and the Oasis Snapjaw. We get 1 more damage. But I still worry about the spell damage here, as I don't have any spells in my hand. I don't know if I want to give him any spells. So instead, I'm going to use my hero ability here and do 1 damage to him. And we can do another 8 here. And possibly have him next turn, especially if we can keep the Tundra Rhino alive. I assumed he would do that. Which honestly would have been our way to get around this taunt. Alright, so we gotta be smart here. We want to take this out, but we also want to kill him. I think we can do that. I mean, we play the Dire Wolf here. That kills. Then we attack with the Tundra Rhino. And then we play our Tiger. And kill.
You have my gratitude, Explorer. Shall I lead you to the final piece?
Alright, that was a pretty tough fight. And it worked for us with the Beast deck. But I honestly think that that is a pretty challenging fight. Out of all the fights we've had so far in the League of Explorers, that's for sure one of the most challenging ones. But we get Huge Toad as a death rattle to deal 1 damage to a random enemy. And we have Gorilla Bot, which has a battle cry, if you control another mech, discover a mech. Well, that's pretty powerful for a mech deck. I like that. Alright, so we beat Lord Slitherspear. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.